I appreciate you getting JD to break down a little bit of details that y'all have going on.
So for me and my wife, we've been married, but we have never had a formal wedding. The dream is to capture the high points and showcasing our family and friends that's there and put throughout the home for our later years, for our kids and our grandkids to be able to see.
Awesome. Making memories that'll last forever.
When it comes down to the wedding, I was in budget looking around dollars for videography and photography. It's looking to be around 4 to 5 hours max, but I also would like to have it in a formal contract so that we both can be held to what the expectations are and everything else like that.
Of course, of course.
But also knowing that you all are coming from Austin, additionally giving you guys $500 per diem so that y'all can, if y'all need hotels, food, and things like that, but also during the event, we will be covering your meals.
Thank you for sharing, by the way. You're already married, you have a 1-year anniversary. Capturing all those high-value moments, especially for the family and the kids and just everybody who wants to see that and remember that forever.
Yes, that's correct.
Sweet. So with that being said, your budget is my packages usually start around 4K.
You said around 4,000?
Yes, sir. Do you have an email that I can send this to? Okay, I just sent it to you. So we have the Essentials, which is the 4K package. You'll be getting 1 photographer, 1 videographer, and up to 6 hours of coverage. If you want to do engagement photos, again, we sure can do that. That'll be completely on me if you want to make that happen. Wedding venue coverage, preparation coverage, first look, unlimited photos, online gallery, 1 full-length wedding video, and 1 highlight video. And delivery time is 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay. Actually, doesn't seem that bad, but that's something that I can share with my wife and my wedding planner. When do you need an answer by for us to lock you in?
Just around like the beginning of next year.
Oh, no, I'll have that answer to you way before that, my brother. By the latest, it'll be the end of October. So I'm going to be pressing on my wedding planner. Send me any of your social media so that I can be able to present those things. And then what will happen is we'll have a decision by the end of the month. I want to go with you, but like I said, it's not just me and his wedding. So just want to make sure that I provide the best resources to our wedding planner. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Once I give them all this information this Friday, what I'm expecting my wedding planner to do is to set up meetings virtually and for everybody just discuss everything that's going on, make sure that we have everything covered, and then from there we'll be giving out what is our decision.
Okay. Question 1. What is the biggest aspect that you care the most about from just capturing basic coverage?
Professionalism, being crisp and on time, additionally paying attention to details versus just someone to come in and do the best that they can.
Sweet, and that is exactly why I have a second shooter as well, because while I'm focusing on the high key point moments, I have my second shooter capturing the second key point moments. Having an eye behind your back is always important, so that's what I always strive for, is just make sure we have eyes and angles everywhere, capturing everything.
Cool.
Yes, sir. And then lastly, I will go ahead and put together a Google Drive with my wedding work as well, so that you can have a clear idea of who I am and see what type of work that I've done in the past.
Thank you so much. You have a blessed day, and we'll be talking soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yesterday, I had a call with one of my homeboys. He's like the middleman for this entire wedding setup, and the biggest thing was making sure that we were aligned, not just with the middleman, but with the actual groomsmen and seeing what he actually wanted. So if I didn't have that, if I didn't set up that call and I just gave my boy my rates, this call probably wouldn't even have happened. Like I said the other day, it's very important to get personable with who you're actually going to be potentially shooting with. If he didn't know who I was, if he didn't hear how I spoke, if it wasn't for my boy giving me a good referral, if it wasn't for me speaking a certain way or just having everything planned out, this conversation either wouldn't have went as well, even though I didn't get the so right on the phone. Weddings are a big deal. It's not just that, yes, I want to go with you instantly. Moral of the story is just like, be ready, be professional, and just stay locked in, man, because, you know, weddings are big. Dealing with people's memories that are going to last forever is a huge deal. It's vital. So the reason why I let him speak is because I didn't want to come off as somebody who just knew it all, and I also didn't want to just let him know, oh yeah, I did my first wedding. You notice I never even brung up how many weddings I did. I didn't bring up anything about my resume. All I did was just speak highly about my work, highly on what I could do, and also just have a professional delivery. He mentioned that his budget is $2,500. So the way I went about that was I didn't even give a discount. I didn't even say, well, I can work something out. I shot him my packages, and I let him know from the jump. Instead of showing my largest package, I went ahead and said, so my smallest package right now shoots around 4K. And I just stayed silent. And he got silent, but he was the first one to speak. So he lost. Instead of me saying, but I can do this, this, and that. You know, even though I wanted to, because I want to help these people out, this is business. He even said he's business oriented. So you got to stay focused, stay in that right frame of mind, and then also trust yourself. He didn't say no, but unfortunately I did get put in the category of going against other people. With the work that I've done, with the work that I have, with who I know, the resources that I've obtained, it's a no-brainer. We're going to make this happen.